We're delighted to be saying that we are going off to Bridlington now to see our Yorkshire and Humber reporter, Anna Riley, where she's been finding out about a potential economic boost for the area, which is something that we rather like anyway as well, and there she is. So Anna, tell us why there's been a rise in visitors there, and the staycation, an absolute magnet for those staying at home to chill out.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm here in Bridlington. We're at Ivanhoe Guest House with Wendy. She's the owner here. And yeah, we've just been talking about the rise in bookings in the area. And it's especially after coronavirus has meant people haven't been able to go on holiday. They've been coming to places like Bridlington.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your experience with it.
Well, it's lovely to be open and to be back at work. It's lovely to see so many families. We've had quite a lot of people who've booked 2 rooms, so once the 2 household rule came into place, it's been great to see families together. So we've had a lot of sort of grandparents who've maybe come away with a son or daughter and the grandchildren and booked 2 rooms, so that's been lovely. We've also noticed people have stayed for a little bit longer, rather than maybe just a normal 2-night stay. We've had lots of 3, 4 and 5 nights. So we've had quite a nice range of people. We've also been very lucky that a lot of people who would come regularly have been back to support us. They know that we run a tight ship here, because I think there has been a bit of a knock in customer confidence. So they've come back to us because they know that we are very COVID safe here, that we are taking it seriously, and that they're going to have a really safe and enjoyable stay with us.
Yeah, and you were saying that you've done sort of a special programme to certify yourself as COVID safe here,
Yes.
and that's what's encouraged people to come.
As well as a green tick, the good to go tick, we also did the AA programme as well, because that was a little bit more robust. You had to send all your documentation off for that, and being an ex-ed teacher, I wanted to get it right. It was really important to me.
Definitely. And you were saying as well how everybody sort of looks out for each other here with the hotels. So tell us about that. If you can't take a booking, what happens?
So I'm the secretary for the Bridlington Tourism Association, and we've got about 68 members. And so if anybody phones me and I can't accommodate them, then I pop an email out to all of our members and we'll find someone that can. Because we've got people who are dog friendly, we've got people who'll take one-nighters for the show, so we've got something for everybody in Bridlington. So we really try and make use of each other. And a lot of people think that's a bit strange, because they think, well, aren't you in competition with each other? And yes, we are, but at the end of the day, we want that booking to come to Bridlington. So it's really important that we work together, that we share the bookings out amongst each other, and that everyone's as busy as they can be, and we just get people back to Bridlington and enjoying the fresh air again.
Such a nice way to be, isn't it?
Oh,
like
absolutely.
That? And why do you think people are coming to the East Coast and coming to Bridlington in particular as a staycation?
I think because Bridlington offers so much. I mean, you only have to go and have a walk on our beach, which I know you're going to do later. We've got the beautiful South Beach, we've got the North Beach. Both of our beaches in themselves are very different. We've got the historic harbour, we've got the old town, we've got Burton Agnes, so we've got a great big gorgeous grand old house. We've also got Sewerby with the zoo and the penguins. We get a lot of guests as well that go to Bempton Cliffs, because at this time of year we've got the puffins and the gannets and the razorbills, and the cliffs are just alive. And I think people have felt so isolated, particularly if they don't have garden space and things. We've had a lot of people who've just wanted to stay with us just to enjoy the fresh air, because even when Bridlington's busy, it doesn't ever feel busy. We've got so much open space. We've got the Yorkshire Walls, we've got the Yorkshire Dales, we've got so much on our doorstep. So people feel like they can come here, be out and about in the fresh air, and our cases remained low all the way through COVID, and I would put that down to the open spaces. So there's just so much for people to enjoy. There's something for everybody here in Bridlington.
And there's younger people coming here as well now, isn't there?
Definitely. Not so much here at our guest house, but talking to other members of the Bridlington Tourism Association that are maybe more central to town, they're finding more and more younger people are staying with them. I think we get a slightly older clientele and we get a lot of families because we're just slightly out of things, but that's how we like it.
And how are you feeling about July the 19th, you know, and if everything is opening up, people are going abroad again? You said it's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Yeah, we're a little bit worried because we have had a lot of bookings from families that have booked whole weeks, which is quite unusual. Normally people would only stay for maybe 3 or 4 nights, even in the summer months. So we're a little bit nervous that we may see some cancellations, but hopefully if people do cancel, hopefully we will book them quite quickly, particularly because we all work together and we share bookings and we let each other know if we've had cancellations as well. So we're keeping everything crossed that, you know, and I think actually there's still quite a lot of challenges with going abroad, and people, there's still quite a bit of anxiety. So I'm hoping that, you know, we've had a lot of people who've stayed here in the quieter months who said they'll definitely be back in the summer and they definitely bring family back. So
thank you so much.
that's
So
all right.
come to Bridlington, you'd say. If people haven't
Absolutely.
visited, come.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful place, and
It's
it's
a wonderful place
so
to
good
be.
that businesses are doing well here.
Definitely.
Lovely stuff, Anna, and your lovely guest Wendy there. Thank you both very much indeed, and good luck to the fine folk of Bridlington. Now,